I'm here getting ready to do our new video for the week. So this one's going to be a bit of a work in progress, so we'll see how I feel about it after 30 days. Carb cycling. Alright, so what is it? Carb cycling is basically alternating high carb days and low carb days. You may or may not have seen it. I've seen it everywhere for the last couple of years. We ran a challenge based on that last year at the gym and we saw some pretty good results. So I thought, hey, why not give it a go? So I've got wifey on board, Belle's doing it as well. Basically, carb cycling, what it tends to mainly be used for is fat loss, overcoming a bit of a weight loss plateau. Some sports people use it for performance. Basically what it is you have a day where you eat your carbs normally, and then you'll have a couple of days where you're eating quite restricted carbs. Kind of varies anywhere from 5 to 10%. There's not really too much information in terms of like controlled studies and everything done on this. There has been tests and various bits and pieces and reviews and YouTube videos and whatnot, but in terms of actual scientific testing, I haven't been able to find a whole lot on it. Basically what you're doing is you're trying to get your body to use your fat stores as an energy source, but you've still got to put the high carb days back in there to refuel, restock the muscles, glycogen levels, and it also prevents your muscles from breaking down. That's not the effect many people are looking for losing muscle mass. So yeah, the way we're going about doing it is we're having 2 days a week that are going to be high carb days, and the rest of our days are going to be low carb. Our protein is going to stay the same at 35% of our calories. Our low carb days are going to be 10%. Fats on those days, I think that works out to 55%. And then on our high carb days, we're going up to 30% on our carbs and then 35% on the fats. We've got our before photos coming up. Good morning, day one of carb cycling. So today is a low carb day, high fats. So breakfast for wifey and me, scrambled eggs and avocado. And we put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Yeah, unfortunately the avocado we had left was a little bit scody, but it'll do the trick. So the stats on this one, 352 calories for breakfast. Protein, 20 grams of protein in each of the plates, 7 grams of carbohydrates and 27 grams of fat. So already chewing into our very limited carbohydrate numbers today, but that's all right. Nice, healthy keto breakfast to start the day. How is it? Man, who would have thought no carbs would have felt like that? In all seriousness, it hasn't actually been too bad on their belly and their movements. Everything seems pretty normal. That's what my friends seem to be more concerned about when they ask how everything's going. I keep telling them how great my energy is and how I'm already seeing a difference, but no, they just want to know what my shits are like. Sorry to let you down, not too different. Is that a carb?
Yeah.
Alright. What about that one? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, I gotcha. Oats. Delicious, golden.
Yeah, bro.
Just cutting in with you. Alright, okay, I gotcha. Pasta.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, carbs. Definitely, bro, carbs.
It's brown pasta.
Nah, bro, this is protein. This is protein. It's carb. It's carbs again.
What about?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. It's a fucking carb.
Look, do your research. There's too many fucking moose knuckles out there that are doing this half-ass research, or they're reading something that says, you know, oats are protein, beans are protein, nuts are protein. Yeah, all those things have protein in them. But I mean, and oats are more of a carb than they are a protein. They have protein, but they're still a carb. Beans, lentils, all those things, still more of a carb. Nuts as well, more of a fat than they are a protein. They have a protein content, but they're still leaning more towards a fat. So make sure you do your research. Don't just go with what fucking Dingleberry down at the gym tells you. Get on an app like MyFitnessPal or any of these kind of calorie and macro counting apps, but even still, compare a few options, because anybody can put stuff up there. Do your research, because as we have found out, there are carbs in fucking everything. Alright, midway through, a few things that I've noticed is sleep. I'm struggling to get to sleep at night. The higher amounts of fats and protein at the end of the day is just taking longer for my body to digest, and it's just... Look, I mean, we could probably bring everything forward, but we're just busy. You know what it's like, life gets in the way, and you end up at the end of the day and you're like, shit, you know, gotta have dinner, right? When we get these really heavy to digest meals in at the end of the day, it is making it difficult to get to sleep at night. But other than that, everything's pretty sweet, really. Breakfast most days is eggs. We'll have some avocado with that as well. Usually around lunch, we'll probably have salmon, a little bit more avo, with some salad. Eating lots of prawns and salmon and avo. It's not cheap. Google, stop. So, I'm here midway through, thought I'd talk food quickly. Look, I don't want to sit down and video and take photos of every single fucking thing we've eaten. Mainly because it's been pretty repetitive, to be honest. We don't eat a whole lot of meat. Like sometimes when we go out, we will. We mainly get our protein through fish, eggs, things like that. So salmon, been eating a lot of salmon and tuna. Been eating a lot of tofu. Found this little brand here which comes with a whole lot of different flavors in that with it, which is cool, pretty low in carbs as well. Another big one which we have a lot of is Greek yogurt, and this particular brand here is very low in carbohydrates, which is good, high and low in fats, but really high in protein. Another sneaky little thing we've found, which we've been pretty stoked on, is, and it's in the gluten-free section, but we've found edamame pasta. So that comes in per serve at just 2 grams of carbs. 4 serves per packet, it's saying, but to be honest, most people, you just go half a packet each, I suppose, if it's dinner for 2, but still 4 grams of carbs for your serve of pasta, and it's pretty good. The other one we've found is a black bean one, which same thing. Actually, same numbers, that's 2 grams of carbs as well. So yeah, that's been cool because low carb is fine, but you still get those days when you just want some pasta. So that's been good to have that. We've quite often had it with prawns, another very high protein little product. So yeah, that's food. That's sort of how we've been going about it. But look, if you've got no dietary requirements or nothing and you eat meat and everything, like, you're not gonna have too many issues. But yeah, we did have to kind of figure our way around a few things. Right, all done. Yeah, what an adventure that was. Honestly, wasn't too hard. I hear people talking about it a bit and complaining about how difficult it was, but neither of us really struggled too much. Belle's wrapped with her results and more so, I suppose, what she's learnt going through all of this. She wasn't as strict and as anal as I was with logging and weighing everything, but she's still got really good results, and she's learnt a lot about carbs and how and sort of when she can eat them, in terms of like around her training days and everything, and sort of how much she should and shouldn't eat. And yeah, she's learnt a lot about her food. Yeah, I'm wrapped with the results I got out of it. Energy levels were fine. I'm planning moving forward now to sort of sit around 25% carbs during the week, and then on the weekends just sort of loosening that up a little bit. You know, the weekend comes, you have a beer with the mates, or you know, you sit down and watch your fights and you eat some chips or something. So I'm all for earning your treats and having them, you know, work hard, play hard. So during the week we're gonna, moving forward, eat quite strict with our low carbs, you know, mainly just stick with fruit and veggies. We're gonna cut out the rice and the pastas and all of those sort of things. But yeah, I'll pop up some before and after photos so you can see. I'm stoked with the results I got, and yeah, I'm gonna stick with it moving forward. More of this to come. So yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe. See you guys again soon.